Right, hello. Right, hello everybody. Welcome to a Train Sim World 4 video, guys. In this video, I'm only going to be going through update information. I am not going to be doing any train driving. There's going to be no routes, no scenarios or anything. But as of watching this, guys, my next video after this will give you some news on my channel, what's going to be happening with Train Sim World 4 on the channel for the next 2 weeks. So, let's get into it, shall we? And yes, I will put the link to this game down below, guys. I'll put the update information link down below, and I'll also put my social links down below, guys, so you guys can have a look at it for yourselves. And yeah, I do apologise, guys, if there's any FPS or audio problems in this video as well. But yeah, let's get into it. Enough of me waffling on. Let's get into the update information. So yeah, you can find this update information, guys, on the DT4 on the DT forums. So feel free to head over to that. I will put a link down below. So, starting with the highlights. So, there has been, guys, a core fix. So, starting with the first core fix is fixed an issue with the front-facing external cameras bouncing uncontrollably when moving through tunnels or under bridges. Next fix for the core, fixed an issue where master challenge bars failed to update progress. And another fix for the core, guys. Fix an issue preventing PlayStation 5 trophies from being unlocked. Okay, so now moving over to the East Coast main line for Train Sim for Class 801 Azuma. So the decals can now be placed on the far ends of the coaches in Livery Designer. Also, there's increased volume of the DVD alarm and enabled gamepad interaction with the AWS control. Okay, moving on to the Flying Scotsman. So with the Flying Scotsman, guys, they've enabled gamepad interaction with the AWS control. AWS warning / clear sounds can now play out of PlayStation 5 controller speaker. Okay, now we're moving on to the Vectron. So the Vectron's had some changes. So the first one is adjustments to starting brake modes, improvements to cab lighting and functionality, and the final one on the Vectron. So a wide range of various improvements and fixes. Okay, so moving on to the Antelope Valley. So upstairs seats will now count towards take a seat objective in the introduction. Okay, so we're moving on. So some of these in the full changelog, guys, might be the same as what I've just gone through in the highlights. But this is the full changelog now, guys, we're going on to. So in the core, main menu music will now be on default. So the next one is reduced time opening route selection menu with add-ons installed. Fixed an issue whereby it's possible to duplicate timetable menus via the search bar. Fixed an issue where mastery challenge bars failed to update progress on the East Coast main line on the Vorarlberg. Fixed an issue where the front-facing external camera bouncing. Yeah, that's to do with going through tunnels and bridges. The next one is fixed an issue with PlayStation 5 trophies. And then the final one, mod packs files should now work as expected within Train Sim World 4. Okay, so moving on to free roam. So fixed a crash in free roam where attempting to delete a moving AI loco. Fixed an issue in a free roam where player would fall out of the world when removing a locomotive they are seated in. Okay, photo mode. Fixed an issue where horn input was being triggered when accessing photo mode with Shift plus space shortcuts as on PC. Added Shift plus space to keyboard layout menu. Okay, so the East Coast main line, guys, we've done the Class 801 Azuma. But there's also some other ones. Improved water visuals across the route, improved landscape and track maintenance with greater normal map definition. Okay, so there's a couple more on the Antelope Valley, guys. So the improved water visuals across the route, and improved landscape and track materials with greater normal map definition. Okay, so moving on to the EMDF 125, added exterior alert audio. The Rolam cab cars added an external alert functionality to the Roland cab cars, so they can now be heard outside of the train. Okay, so moving on to the Vorarlberg. Improved track wetness visuals, improved landscape and track materials with greater normal map definition. The OBB 424 fixed an issue with the horn getting stuck when both horn buttons are used too quickly. And also on that one, passenger doors can no longer be opened whilst moving. And then, as I say, I've covered the Vectron, but there's a few more on the Vectron, guys, except from the ones I said before. So added PZB reverse status message, added missing schedule, added whatever that is, to the CCD message, implemented country dependent, bear with me. Right, so sorry about that, guys. I just had to step away and just deal with something. But we'll continue on with the list of the list in the game update. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, the one that I was trying to say, guys, is improved implemented country dependent on quick release behavior. Yeah, there is information on this as well, guys, so feel free to look at that. So range improvements to Vectron functionality and logic, I will leave you guys to read that yourselves. Fix an issue that caused the train length remaining number to get stuck if the train stopped before it had run out. Fix an issue with the horn high and low fuses to be up when closed and down when open. Fixed the horn fuse labels that made the label always state open. Fixed the Ebola time and the date display. Fixed an issue in the TD overview page that made the total attractive effort number have minus. Sorry, just bear with me a second, guys. Sorry, my laptop's decided to go funny on me now. Sorry, just bear with me a second, guys. Let me just get this problem sorted. There we go. So yeah, as I was saying, fixed an issue with the TTD overview page that made the total attractive effort number have minus sign even when 0 if recently breaking. Okay, fixed PZB mode, always showing 55 after switching from reverse to neutral or forward. Fixed an issue with the road number display. Fixed an issue where the AFB would not flash on the AFB activation. GSMR beep will now sound upon cab activation rather than moving the reverser to forward. Fixed an issue where the AFB would not sound when moving to the reverser from the reverser to neutral. Changed the BSAAS battery state to use the actual battery state rather than the supply voltage. Implemented a trigger that sounds a ZBF alert when moving the reverser to forward with the PZB enabled. Fixed an issue that made the transformer audio cut out with the MCB is open and then closed after 40 kilometers an hour. Fixed an issue that made it possible to change the PZB mode in the MFD setting page while the locomotive is running or PZB is reactive. Okay, moving on to the Flying Scotsman. So yeah, a few of these have already been over, guys, but enabled gamepad interaction with the AWS control. AWS warning and AWS clearance sounds can now play out of the PlayStation controller speaker. Resolved an issue with the AWS whereby going over a clearance magnet would play the warning end sound. Alarms can now be heard both in and outside the cab, and implemented the new Scotsman chuffs from the mainline recordings. Okay, so moving on to the Canjon Pass, removed branding for Snappy on the hot dog cart collectible. Luzerne to 3, fixed an issue where resulting in crash on Luzerne's unexpected express scenario. Great Western Express raised HST driver's seat camera by 10 centimeters following community feedback. Okay, the disc block 182, updated sounds and the logic horns, updated traction motors implementation and sounds. But yeah, there you go, guys. That is everything on the update information. And there's also, at the end of this video, guys, I'm going to put it out there. They've also found, they are aware, guys, of the PlayStation 5 user experience crashes on various UK routes, including the East Coast Main Line since the patch was rolled out. So they are aware of those crashes, guys, hopefully. But yeah, that is everything, guys. That is everything in the update information. I hope that has helped. So yeah, like as I say, guys, if they've missed anything, feel free to jump onto them either on the forums or on the yeah. So like I say, submitting a ticket to them as well, and they should get back to you. But yeah, there we go, guys. That is everything from me. As I say, I'll put my social links down below, guys. I'll put a link to this game down below as well. I won't, and I'll also put a link to this livery down below as well. But yeah, there we go, guys. As I say, my update information on what I'm doing with this game on my channel, guys, will be the next video after this. So yeah, there we go, guys. As I say, enjoy the rest of your... Well, as I say, enjoy the rest of your... Let me try that again. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Stay safe, stay happy, and I hope that information helped. So yeah, stay safe, stay happy, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Stay safe, stay happy, and I will catch you guys in the next one.